The golden years.
Why do they call it golden? Where's the gold? Where's the... There's not even anything gold.
To tell you the truth, if you find out, you come and tell me. Okay?
For me, the golden years, no, I gotta say, they are good.
I love it. I love being retired. My kids are envious.
Yeah, this is what I'm wondering too. What are the golden years?
The only thing that's golden is your urine.
So today we're doing a photo shoot, and photo shoot is to, combat ageism. And we are at the Plaza Bowl bowling alley. These are some of the beautiful costumes we're going to use.
I picked up a ride with the girls and we went to the bowling alley. There was all these costumes. So when we got there and we're taking the pictures of that, it turned out to be quite a bit of fun.
Wow.
And well, they made you laugh, whether you liked it or not. And yes, it was a good day. And I was so glad I had gone once I was there. Yeah, and when the pictures came out, I thought, oh, is that me? And I put that one picture with the headdress on, put it on my Facebook.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Christine Nutting, and I'm a community animator with Sage, and that basically means I go out into community, I make connections, and hopefully connect people with resources that are right there. Well, we're making this video because, like so many things in life, there's all this amazing stuff happening that these seniors are creating. Like creating for seniors, by seniors, but also giving back to their communities. And nobody's seeing it. One of the biggest things our seniors are dealing with is ageism. So I want to engage in radical acts of anti-ageism. I want to stop internalizing ageism, and our whole culture does this. It teaches us we don't mean anything after a certain age, and it just isn't true.
Golden years. Yeah, I think that is something that that somebody put a name to. Some parts you see all these people, some of the senior people down in Florida just living the high life and stuff like that, and saying that, yeah, that's golden years. In reality, not every senior can go out and do that,
For me, it's adventure. I know I am getting old, getting there, but I enjoy that moment within me, and I live life just to be happy.
You get old and you start to creak, joints hurt, and it's rusty time.
Being a senior is not easy, just like being a regular adult or a child or anything that is not easy. And but this is one thing I would like to have everybody look at, is that seniors are not dead yet. We are alive, and we have lots to give. We have lots to offer.
Just because you're retired or you're getting up close to retiring or you're not working anymore doesn't mean to say that you should sit home and do nothing. There is so many people that can't do stuff. And so volunteering, whether you're volunteering at the school or joining a senior group and helping the senior group do things, you've got to keep busy.
Volunteering is fun. And if you don't like it, you're volunteering for the wrong thing. Because there's lots of things that's in your own area of expertise that volunteering, and volunteering usually means helping other people. I try in our group, and get them to volunteer and to help out. And why not? I'd say, why not? Well, I don't have the time. I'd say, oh yes, you do. There's always a time for things, because you're missing out on part of your life.
When you're younger, I was so busy with work and things that I did not join any community leagues or events. This is one of the enjoyments of old age, that you can join some clubs and talk to other people.
I have learned working in community that engaging our seniors is important, namely because it prevents isolation. It prevents isolation for the seniors, not that everything has to be fun all the time and we have to make this exciting place, but it's really important for our community members who built our communities for them to feel included. And that promotes health, well-being, but it also promotes opportunities for us to connect with them and learn from them.
I live in the Alberta Avenue area, and we live here since 1980. And I joined on Alberta Avenue. There's the Carrot Coffee House. There's always something going on. So I joined 3 clubs there, and so I'm a busy man, going out there and enjoying life.
Okay, I have a daughter's mother-in-law who passed away 2 years ago. Her and I made pierogies about 5 times a year. And she would make pierogies all day with me, 5-6 hours, and never take a pierogi. And it actually just brings tears to my eyes because she would actually make the dough for me. And now we still use her recipe and we carried it on. And I think I'm giving back now. And it's just the love of sharing, I think, the Polish and Ukrainian tradition, because they are very time consuming to make and they're very messy. And not everybody will do it. There's something about pierogies that everybody loves. And we also love giving them away.
Okay, so be careful.
We had some Iraqi and Syrian women want to come and engage with some seniors from the Clairview area.
Now we speak English.
Friday afternoons at Ubuntu. I've really enjoyed the speakers that I go to hear.
Seniors themselves had expressed, we want to learn about other people's cultures. We want to know about who's coming to our country. And we created this opportunity to cook together to learn the Syrian and Iraqi women's recipes, and through that talk about stories of immigration.
So when I came here as an immigrant, I have class.
I learned how to stuff the pies and wrap it up and put it in a bowl and turn it upside down. It's so gorgeous.
It was really an amazing event because usually at these types of things, the people don't mix, but that didn't happen. Everybody sat with everybody. And I think that's because the desire to do it came from the community. Folks say you can't fix the world, but I see little changes happening all the time. And one of the ways I see that is when the older adults go into the school and work with the kids. What I observe is the kids making connections with these seniors in a way that maybe they can't make connections with other adults in their life. But also the older adults, the seniors, get to teach them skills that they otherwise wouldn't have. That small emotional connection can create a huge ripple effect.
When I was playing games, I didn't notice, the trauma, because kids are kids. But when it come to crocheting, they've got to work both hands together. And that was where it was, I guess, a big feat. Getting them to accept a way of working with both of their hands, because they're not used to this. And crocheting, they all want to start it. And then some of them will come, oh, this is too hard, and kind of throw it down and walk away. And then the next week they'll come back and they will pick it up, you get them started, and they go off like crazy. They can just do it because they've had a chance to think about it and realize that it's not that hard.
So the work that I'm doing helps to build actually people feeling valued. It's that simple. Valued when they're young, valued when they're older, and people feeling listened to. And part of that has to do with image. Like, yeah, let's take pictures of older adults and have fun and be joyful and happy about who we are and feel gorgeous when we're 80 or 60 or 50. But more importantly, it's so that 20-year-olds will listen to 80-year-olds and not listen like this, but be curious about them, and that 80-year-olds will be curious about 20-year-olds and 10-year-olds. Because if we can listen to each other and be curious, we can make connections. And if we're really listening, we can start building the immediate communities that we want. The world I want to live in, people are valued no matter what their age is, no matter where they're from, and they feel empowered to create what they need to happen in their community. And so I get to witness that when I go to work all the time. I get to see what's possible, and that makes me pretty hopeful.